Well, I had quite a night. I didn't sleep that great again, but it wasn't due to my son or my boyfriend snoring. It was due to some sort of uh, lights going out and some loud bangs and flickering lights. And so I was so like petrified. It happened at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then it happened again like around 3ish. Man, I never felt so scared in my life. I thought there was a ghost in here or somebody broke in. But yeah, I mean, flickering lights, weird noises in my boyfriend's gaming room. And I'm lying in bed with my eyes wide open, right? And I'm like, Chach, get up, there's something going on. There's some flickering lights. The lights would just flicker in his, cause he has these LED lights that, they shine different colors. I mean, he didn't have them on or anything, and it just flickered, and you can hear. And then the kitchen too, I think the night light, we leave the light of the microwave, the night light for the kitchen, so if we have to go out there, we could see where we're walking, just a little night light. And it flickered too, but you can hear these loud banging noises. It was just weird, guys. It was just so weird. Long story short, that's happened twice. We were like woken up abruptly, and when your adrenaline just rushes through, you just can't get back to sleep again. So yeah, that was it right there. I'm actually gonna ask around and see what happened, because that is just strange. I have never in my life heard when there's a power outage or anything, that the building makes noises. It's just you just see the lights going out. But yeah, guys, that was just really, really strange. Anyway, well, it took a lot for me to get out of bed, because I feel like I had no sleep again. It just sucks for me, guys, because if it's not one thing, it's another. Now with the light thing, and then yesterday or the day before yesterday was my son couldn't get back to sleep when he woke up around 3. So I'm constantly struggling with just getting a good night's rest. You know what I mean? But anyhow, guys, coffee helps, but I'm gonna try to get myself composed and see if I can hit the gym for a little bit. I just really wish I could work out the way I want to, but I gotta, go through hoops and holes and try to squeeze every ounce of energy I have. Just to, I have this goal for me. I want to transform my body before I hit 50. And this is why I'm doing this channel, to keep myself accountable, and, just to go back and look at myself and see and complete my promise to myself, and I see where it goes, but I really want to do this just one thing for myself. It'll just be something that will please me and feel so proud about, But anyhow, with that, I have to go and get my little boy ready for school, and I'll catch you later and see what goes out through the day. I'll let you guys know what happened actually with that, with the power outage. That was just really, really bizarre. But all right, guys, I'll catch you later. So I got myself composed, as you could see. It took me quite a bit of energy to just say, okay, let's do this. So I decided, since I am going to make some turkey patties today for dinner, I'm gonna go walk to Sprouts. It's about 1.5 miles probably getting there, and then 1.5 miles coming back. So I just figured, let's just get a walk in. Let's get a good walk in. I'm gonna take a little backpack here. It's a 30-liter Gregory backpack here. So I am gonna buy some goodies. It's the weekend, it's Friday. I'm gonna buy some hamburger buns for the boys, because I don't eat bread. Alright, guys. Alright, let's go for that nice little walk. I haven't been out walking like this in forever. Before I met my boyfriend, I was always on a bike. You wouldn't believe it, but I am such a sporty person. I just love the outdoors too. But yeah, guys, I haven't done this in such a long time. Ever since I got together with my boyfriend, it's like we drive everywhere now. We haven't gone for a walk, all of us all together, for a while too. So I think we're gonna, that's another goal we have. Be a little bit more active, you know, just do more things as a family, you know. The only downside of that is, like I said, since my son has autism, he can't really, you know, I have to really watch him, because if I don't, he can actually take off and, you know, cross the street. He has no sense of danger, no sense of, you know, he just doesn't know. He doesn't understand that if a car hits him, or he doesn't understand that he can get injured or possibly killed. And I know that sounds bad to say, but it's the truth, guys. And that's why I have protective supervision of him. So that's pretty much what I do, guys. You know, some people think that I'm just home all day doing nothing, but you know, guys, it's hard. It's really hard. That's why in the mornings when he's in school, I take full advantage of him being there, and that's when I get to do the things that I need to do for myself as a, you know, self-care, because we need that, you know. As a mother that is very busy and having to always think about everything I do, I have to think about, will he be safe? Will he want to do this or take off, or will he have a meltdown? So I'm always thinking of every scenario of something happening. So I always have to plan ahead. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. And right now, this little walk right now, wow, I feel exhilarated. My boyfriend's still asleep. I know it sounds bad, but he stays up a while to game at night, because the same thing, you know, he can actually do what he wants to do. And sometimes he stays up a little too late. Yesterday he did go to sleep a little earlier, but yeah, he's actually right now he's taking a break from construction, because he wants to pursue another career, and we'll talk about that later. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the way it is, you know. So all right, let's get headed to the Sprouts, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Guess what, we're here, we're at Sprouts. Yay. All right, it's just too bad that if I see a plant or something, I'm not even gonna be able to take it with me. I would have to hold on to it for dear life, or try to stuff it in my backpack. But it's because me and my boyfriend, as you can see in my other videos, we are plant lovers. Rosemary or lavender? Oh, it's lavender. Look at that, guys. It's too bad that I can't take it with me. I should have brought the car, but you know what? At least I got my walk in today. Let's look at here. We got these nice little succulents there. Oh my gosh, my EF would have loved to come, but he's sleeping, guys. He's sleeping. Look at this, guys. Paleo and keto. Ooh, I'm gonna take the ranch. This looks delicious, and it's on sale. Yay! Let's see the macros.
Vitamin department, lane 1 is holding. Vitamin department, please pick up lane 1.
Nice, nice, very nice. We're checking. That's what I found, guys. Ooh, I'm taking this one. And this one. She gets some beauty. See, I told you. I got those little boo bites. And I've had them before, and I haven't had them in months. Like, I'm talking almost a year. So I think we're all good now, because if I keep walking through the aisles, I'm probably gonna take the whole store. So I'm gonna go and grab the buns for the burgers, and I'll see you guys at the house. All right, guys, I think we're done. We got everything, and a few little extras. Got my little boy his favorite here. I like these better than the actual Cheetos. At least it doesn't have so many nasty things in it. So yep, we're ready to go, guys. Ready to go. Alright guys, we got the goodies. I tried to stuff everything here as much as I could when I was in line, but I didn't want to hold up the line. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish putting everything away right now. We have arrived, guys. We arrived. That was a nice walk though. That was a nice walk. I'm kind of sweating a little bit, but that was good. That backpack, man, that thing, I think it was like maybe 40 pounds in there. Yeah, it was pretty heavy. Not really, not 40 pounds, maybe 30, 35. I don't want to over exaggerate, but yeah, that was a really good walk after that. With that weight on there, it's like having a vest. But yeah, guys, I was coming in, right? And I see the maintenance lady. And she says hi to me, and I, you know, of course I say hi back, and I say, hey, so what happened last night, or in the early hours of the morning? Oh, you heard about that? She says, and I'm like, what? Somebody said something? No, about the girl that on the service elevator, and she fell down from the 3rd floor all the way to the 1st, and I'm just like, what? Now that's something I didn't hear about, but she said, oh, I thought you were gonna say about that happened yesterday. And I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? So there's no wonder that service elevator was out temporarily. Of course, management's not going to tell you what's going on, right? But man, there's been some stuff going on here. I don't know. Like I said, guys, we have a 13-month lease here. I don't know if we're gonna stay. And then I miss the pups, you know, I want to take them with me. So we're only allowed 2 dogs, and I don't want to split them up either. But yeah, no, I told her about the lights going off and about hearing like thumping on the walls and the lights flickering. I told her that happened twice, once at 1 and at 3. So we were like, you know, I told her we couldn't get back to sleep because we didn't know what was going on. And then when I came out of my apartment, all the doors were closed, you know, all they were shut, like almost like a lockdown, you know. And I told her that, and she's like, oh my god, are you serious? And I said, yeah. First thing I thought to myself, zombie apocalypse. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if that ever could happen, but yeah, like some sort of, it was crazy, guys. I mean, you would have had to be here and experience it, to just the thumping, the flickering, and just the whole complex just going out. And then all of a sudden all the doors are shut, you know, all the emergency doors are shut. So what do you think about that, right? What comes through your mind? But luckily everything's good. It's just that one incident that concerns me now, the elevator, about that girl. And I asked her if everything was okay, and she said, yeah, she's just fine. She suffered a real big scare, you know. Now nobody wants to get on that elevator now, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. But yeah, guys, that's what went down. Gossip time, huh? I know. But anyways, I got back. I got my goodies. I got a bunch of goodies for this weekend, and I'm gonna make them burgers today. But first, I'm gonna clean the house, and then I'll show you guys how to make those burgers, okay? I know, blah blah blah. It's okay, guys, but I just had to tell you guys about that. That's crazy though. All right, catch you later. All right, guys, guess where we're going? I told my boyfriend about the B12 shots. Oh, it's because I saw a sign. And
that's a nice car.
Oh, I was asking the lady, the cashier, so what kind of vitamins, you know? And when my boyfriend was working at Texas for construction, he was there for some time, working long hours. They said that they went to this one IV place. What was it? Like,
yeah, like an IV spot.
Like they administer vitamins, you know, so you can feel better, like
IV therapy,
rejuvenated, more recovery. So that's what we're gonna do right now. They have I guess they're having a stand right now, and they're administering IVs. And I'm gonna get the B12, and also I'm gonna get the glutathione. It's a really hard word to say, but it's the glutathione, and I think it helps repair the liver. It just makes your skin more beautiful. I think it's an antioxidant. It's a very strong antioxidant, so I'm gonna get those two. All right, guys, we're back at Sprouts again. This is where they're holding the little IV stand. So I hope we walk out with an extra plant. I know, that's what I was looking at. There it is, guys. There is the list. I'm gonna get the glutathione and the B12. All right, guys, we got our shots. How do you feel, Chach?
Invincible.
Me too. Actually, it stung though, guys. It stung really bad at the beginning, but yeah. Let's see how this turns out. I remember I was taking a couple years ago. I did take glutathione, but it was in pill form. So this is the actual injection. So I'm pretty sure this is going to go into your body way faster, and also the B12. So yeah, and guess what, guys? We walked out with more plants. All right, guys, here we are ready to make the turkey burgers. You're going to need 1 pound of ground turkey. You need 2 garlic cloves or 1. Garlic is optional. If you want to add more or less, it's your choice, to your taste. 1 whole onion, 1 bell pepper, 1 egg, garlic salt, all-purpose seasoning, coconut aminos, and oil so you can fry your turkey patties. You don't have to exactly fry them in the pan. I do because I prefer it that way, but you can also fry them in your air fryer. Okay, so I'll give you 2 options there, and this is all you need, guys. This is the whole the ingredients here. Okay, the only thing I do recommend is that you fry up your veggies. Okay, cut them real fine and fry them up, and add your seasonings on there, because it's just going to make it more flavorful. The juices and the sugars come out of the veggies, you know, instead of putting it all raw and stirring it all together. I'm going to show you guys, but yeah. All right, so chop up your vegetables really nice and fine, and go ahead and fry them up a little bit with a little avocado oil or coconut oil, whatever, however you want. And after your veggies are nice and soft, you're going to incorporate to the raw turkey. Okay, so that's pretty much all it, and then I'll show you how to make the patty and fry it up either in the pan with some oil, or you could do it in your air fryer. But personally, me, I love doing it in the pan. It just comes out so much more delicious. All right. All right, guys, now we have all of our onion, our bell pepper, and our garlic in here. 1 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, 1 teaspoon of coconut aminos, oh my gosh, that onion is making me cry, guys. Woo. Oh my goodness. Woo. Okay, incorporate everything in here all well. All right. Ooh, that onion is very strong, guys. All right. Now with that, you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of oil for your pan to fry up the veggies. Alrighty, guys. 1 tablespoon of avocado oil or the oil of your choice. Your veggies. Add them all in there. Cook them up till they're nice and tender, guys, okay? Nice and tender. Alright guys, see that right there? Nice and caramelized, nice and shiny and wet like that. It's ready to make the turkey patties, okay? So let me show you what you're going to add and how you're going to make it. Alright guys, you're going to add your pound of turkey, like so. Alright. You're going to add your cup of pork panko. I lost my cup, guys. I lost my cup. Here it is. That replicates the breadcrumbs. But if you're not keto or paleo, you can use whichever method you want to use as breadcrumbs, okay? You don't have to do with pork panko. You don't have to go with almond flour. You could do regular breadcrumbs if you're gluten-free and you're just doing a regular, you know, omnivorous diet. So you're going to add all of your veggies like so. We're going to go in here once again and we're going to add the coconut aminos, alright? But this time I'm going to add a tablespoon. I have here a one teaspoon. I lost my tablespoon. I have no idea where it is, guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 teaspoons here to replicate the 1 tablespoon. It's probably a little bit less, but it's fine than a tablespoon. But if you have a tablespoon, I would recommend that you do a tablespoon. Alright, there it is. That's about a tablespoon right there. I'm going to go in again with the all-purpose seasoning and a little bit more of this here garlic salt, just like we did with the veggies. Alright, we're not adding a ton of spices here, herbs or seasonings, because the veggies are already flavorful enough. So I go in with 1 garlic salt, 1 teaspoon, and another teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. Okay guys, and like I said, you can use whatever seasonings you want. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing. I'm just giving you the basic recipe, okay? And we're gonna have 1 egg to bind everything. Alright guys, and there you have it. Now we're going to start stirring in all the ingredients. Alright. So let me just stir this up real quick and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make your patties. Alright guys, this is the consistency that you want. It almost replicates like dough. See that right there? And if you let it sit there at least 5 more minutes, what happens is that the pork panko will absorb all the juices, you know, from the turkey, and you will get this kind of consistency. Do you see that? It's almost like when you scoop an ice cream ball and it just sits there, like a dough, like a cookie dough. All right, so we're just gonna grab about this much. And you can make your patties however you want, and you can actually make this into turkey balls, okay, instead of meatballs. So here we are. And look at how easy this is. If you let it sit there for 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes, and you let it absorb all the liquids, this is what you get. So it looks exactly like a little perfect cookie dough ball, right? Well, you're gonna go ahead and press on that. And what I would recommend is that you work with wet hands, okay guys? Honestly, so that you prevent the patty from sticking to your palms. Okay, or if you want to wear gloves, the reason I'm not wearing gloves right now, honestly, is because I ran out. But usually I do, especially when I have my nails on, because I think that's very unsanitary. But yeah, guys, like that, like so. There you go. There's your meatball. Place them right here. All right, guys, look at that. Look at these guys. These are like a standard size patty, like the kind you get on your burger when you eat out. So it roughly made 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 patties, guys. 9 very evenly laid out patties, okay? So, I mean, just 1 pound is all it takes of the turkey. All right, guys, we're gonna heat the pan, the same pan that you cooked your veggies. You don't have to do anything special or clean it up. It's all fine. Like a medium heat, like the medium high heat. All right. And I am going to go ahead and add, this is totally optional. You can do air fryer too, but this is the way we all like to eat our patties. I am going to do 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. All right. I know that seems like a lot to a lot of people, but this is actually way healthier than eating a burger out with all that processed stuff. Remember, we do here, we're mostly paleo keto, so we eat like a lot of whole foods. A little extra fat, of course, because I'm doing keto. But if you don't want to do it this way, you can always go ahead and put it in the air fryer, no problem. All I recommend that you do is you get your basting brush and brush your patties, all right? So you can get that nice crispy golden brown top layer, okay? So here we go. We're gonna start adding the patties. My pan was already preheated, guys, so you wanna go ahead and preheat it so that way it'll start crisping up really nice and brown. And I'm gonna do half of these with some cheese and half without the cheese, all right? So all you gotta do, well, you don't really have to use a spatula, you can use your hands, it's much easier. But I like to lay it out with a spatula so you won't get burned with the oil. And I usually cook each side about 6 minutes, guys, okay? Just to make sure that the turkey is fully cooked. 5 to 6 minutes, you might want to check it. As long as you see that it's nice and brown on one side, like really crispy, then you do the same for the other side. If it's 5 minutes, do 5 minutes on the other side. All right, guys, this is what it's looking like, okay? I flipped it over. This is probably what you want to look for, that nice golden brown crispiness, all right? And after those 5 minutes are done, I'm going to turn off the heat and put some cheese and cover it so that way the cheese can melt evenly on each patty. This one's from Aldi's, but it doesn't matter. You can use any cheese that you want. Alright guys, moment of truth. That's what you should have left with. Right there. Oh, I'm sorry guys. My hubby just sneezed. It's quite loud. But yeah, look at that guys. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to have one of these. Look at that. Look at that. That looks amazing. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and make some burgers. And guys, here we have the burgers. You can add whatever you want, guys. Honestly, to tell you the truth, you can add whatever. I went ahead and crisped up the brioche bread on whatever was left of the bacon oil, the bacon fat, and I just drained it really good. I drained my oils here, as you can see. I don't really save it. I just use a tiny bit to brush it on, and then I crisped it on a pan. And that's it, guys. I would do some caramel onions, but we're so hungry right now. We just want to eat, but there you go. Look at that delicious burger. Oh my God. All right, guys, the time has come. This is my turkey burger, okay? I just put a thin layer of lettuce on the bottom. You can top it however you want. I got a pickle. I got that crispy cheese there. I got the patty. I got ketchup. I got a little bit of that keto mayo. I got jalapenos on there. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be delicious, guys. Let's do a taste test, because you know me, I have to do a taste test in front of you guys. That's right. The cheese is fighting with me, guys. The cheese is fighting, but we got a piece of bacon here. Let me see. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a big bite, guys. a huge one. So bear with me now. Oh my gosh, guys. Make this. You won't regret it. Super delicious. Super juicy. Like the burger, the patty is super juicy. Alright, guys. I gotta go. My little boy is crying for me, so I just want to thank you all for watching once again. Thank you for watching. I hope you make this burger. Super delicious. Your whole family will love it. So, alright guys, that's a wrap. Thanks again, and if you like this kind of content, please subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Let me know. Tag me if you make these burgers, okay? Because they're super delicious. Alright, catch you next time.